As usual, we start with the segment The World at a Glance. Now, the Chinese aircraft carrier Liaoning has sailed through the waters between the Chinese mainland and Taiwan. Now, it broke no treaties and was well within China's right of free navigation, but it has caused waves regionally and internationally. At a time when Taiwan leader Taiwan continues to provoke China on the One China principle, Beijing has consistently sent the message that while there can be discussions about many issues, those involving sovereignty and territorial integrity are non-negotiable. China is signaling that Taiwan is a clear red line, which has been the basis of international order since the Shanghai Communique of 1972. This is one of many ways Beijing is trying to make its voice heard. That China is not posing a threat, but making it clear it intends to deter any attempts at independence. Hopefully, US President-elect Donald Trump will be listening. Now, China revisits its teachings about the length of its war of resistance against Japanese aggression from 8 years to 14 years. Now, the current conservative government of Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has tried to downplay or whitewash the criminal nature and acts of Japan's military aggression against China from 1931 to 1945. Now, Japanese history books cover little of this dark period of history. Just one page on the 1931 Mukden incident, or what is known in China as the September 18th incident, which started the war. One page on the events leading up to the 1937 Sino-Japanese War. Only a footnote on the 300,000 who died in the rape of Nanjing, and one footnote again on comfort women, and one mere sentence on the forced labor program. Perhaps a most honest and in-depth coverage of the reality of Japan's occupation of China would help modern Japanese civilians, and especially younger children, understand why there is often still so much lingering resentment among Chinese over that time period. Finally, US President-elect Donald Trump has given his first press conference since July. It looked more like one of his TV productions to me than any previous presidential briefings, staged clapping by staffers, multiple speakers, and a combative Donald Trump, still in full campaign mode, it seemed. He even managed to work in his apprentice catchphrase, "You are fired," at the end of it, and included a denunciation of CNN for publishing a salacious report about alleged Russian info compromising him. Trump then totally ignored a CNN reporter's repeated request to ask a question. Well, what the president-elect wanted to say was overshadowed on social media by this spat with the reporter. It's all over the news here in China as well. The message I'm getting is that Trump's term in office will be marred from day one by war of words and issues concerning his potential conflict of interest and the role of the media. You're watching The Point with me, Liu Xing, on CGTN. We'll take a short break, but remember, follow me on Twitter or our Facebook page of the program at The Point with LX. I'll be right back.